Give the Lord a big hand of praise and be seated. Can I have you say with me, good morning, Jesus? Good morning, my Lord. I'm here again in your presence. Show me the path of life. Amen. Now, please, let's get together the fact that our spiritual well-being determines our overall well-being. Most of the times, we don't give attention to this, and so we keep struggling and struggling. To be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Spirituality is profitable unto all things, having the promise of the life which now is and the one which is to come. When it's well with us spiritually, it will be well with us everywhere. So the well-being of our spiritual life is far more important than most of the things we run after. For instance, blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delights himself greatly in his commandments. He's a spiritual man. His seed shall be mighty upon earth. He won't have to pray for it. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. He won't have to cry for it. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endureth forever. That spiritual man, that's his future. That's his destiny. That's his posterity. I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth, to the level that your soul prospers. To the level. So our well-being, our overall well-being, anchors on our spiritual well-being. Our overall well-being, please take it away from here. Take that away from here. Your spiritual well-being, my spiritual well-being, is where my overall well-being is determined. The moment God's word does not hold water in your life, you are heading for hard times. Hard times. Hard times. Have you not procured this for yourself? In that thou hast forsaken the Lord when he led thee by the way? You procure trouble, wahala, everything. So we must strive to jealously guard our spiritual life, remain online, remain on course, so everything else can answer to us freely. Psalm 112 and verse 1 to 3. He even said later on, he said, the enemy will see my blessing on your life and be very angry. He will gnash with his teeth, but his desires shall perish. That spiritual man is preserved, is protected against the assault of the wicked. So to be spiritually minded is life and peace. To be carnally minded is death. I'd like you to believe of an upgrade this morning in your spiritual life. Lord, I desire an upgrade. So that all those vices that corrupt, that defy, can lose their grip of your life. And then you can walk free. It's so vital, it's so important. People just cry out for things, but the root of their challenge is not minded. Let's mind it. So there is no substitute for raw obedience to God's commandments. No matter your theology. If you won't say what God says, you won't see what God says you will see. There's no two way about it. So grace to walk in obedience, delightsome obedience, delightsome obedience. Your views are irrelevant. My views are irrelevant. Your opinion is your cup of tea. It doesn't change it. Forsake not yourselves together one another. That your view won't matter. You forsake it. You know what you are forsaking. You are forsaking strength. You have forsaken access to the path of life. So, everything. Upon Zion, there shall be, upon Mount Zion, the church of God, Christ, the fellowship of the saints, shall be deliverance. And then holiness. People will sit down in church and there is nobody has prayed for them. And then they are free. And then they are free. I had a humbling testimony yesterday of one of us. It was in our monthly leadership empowerment summit. And then he had nose cancer. And then as I was ministering, something went through the screen, boom, to him, and blew it up. Upon Mount Zion, not in your room. A family came in here, reading, the man was finished with prostate cancer, with pus coming out. Sat down here at Shiloh, went back a free man. Nothing again.